We love the cooking community here on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere.
MySpace.
Because we get so many incredible ideas, and today we have a special shout out to our friend Michelle Weber, who gave us this amazing idea for these breakfast sliders. You want to see us knock out our take on these little mini pancake breakfast sliders?
Yes.
Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
With the holidays fast approaching, do you have everything on your Griddler's list? How about a couple of books? We've got the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook and Smashed. Both available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. They would make the perfect stocking stuffer, gift for the cook in your family, or a gift for you.
160 of our favorite recipes can be found in both of these books.
And we can't think of a better gift. I know when every year coming around, I look for the best griddle ideas.
Yep.
Things that I can get Brett, things that I want to ask for myself. And nothing beats a really good cookbook with all of our favorite recipes right there from the WALTWINS to you. So Merry Christmas.
And order your copy today.
We were going through the socials so quick, but I didn't realize Brett threw in MySpace because I wasn't paying attention. He called me on it.
He's not my top 8 anymore.
Yeah,
so.
but it's okay. But what about FaceSpace?
FaceSpace, there we go. How about,
or my book?
How about AOL?
Okay, we're gonna get right into the cooks. We've got the griddle on, Brett. I'm really super excited about this one.
Hey, imagine that. I'm super excited about
a cook? What?
That's got to be some type of party game.
Yeah, what is it? How many times we say we're so excited about something, so amazing. Anyways, we're gonna get to the griddle right now, basically. But before we do, Brett, go ahead and get to the groceries so people know what's going on into this one.
All right, well here we go. We got to mention these first just because they're so cute. These little mini pancakes, buttermilk pancakes.
They are from Frozen, by the way.
Yep, from Frozen, and buy one get one free at Publix, by the way. So we got 160 of these little things. We've got this Jimmy Dean sausage, the regular. We contemplating getting maple, but we thought, you know what, we have the syrup for that. Oh, and there's syrup as well. Yeah. We got the American cheese, eggs, and not pictured butter.
I was just gonna say not pictured butter. We got salt and pepper. We're gonna get those for the eggs. Now this is gonna be a real quick process. The best part is, let me show you this. We've got these mini pancakes. We're hoping to make 10 of these. It's gonna be dependent kind of on the eggs. We're gonna build these as we go. These are from Frozen. They're microwavable and done in about 60 seconds. Here in Central Florida, where it is a little bit humid today, they're already just about done. We're gonna toss a little butter down just to get them hot and then pull them, but those are ready to go. That's the best part. Now, we could do it from scratch. In fact, Michelle mentioned that she does these from scratch. Speaking of Michelle, or Smurfy826 as she's known over on Instagram, shared this recipe this past week, and I knew as soon as I saw it, we were doing it. So we're gonna link her account. You got to check out. She has so many creative and amazing ideas.
Creative, yes.
Either for the griddle, indoors, whatever. And this one, particularly, now she makes these in the oven or on the stovetop, a lot of different ways. And I told her, I said, hey, we're going to take this one and do it on the griddle. So special shout out. She's been an incredible follower and supporter, and we absolutely are fans of hers and the food that she cooks. So we're going to do our take on this using the griddle. Today we are using the ultimate griddle. We could definitely use the deluxe as well, but we thought we'll keep easy work of this because it's nice slick surface, and we're only using butter for it.
Yeah, we love using the ceramic for things, especially breakfast. It's great for eggs and everything. So, and we've got every other burner on here.
Yeah, why don't I glove up, Brett, so I can get in on the action?
Oh yeah, you definitely want in some of this, huh?
Didn't realize that one kind of busted on Brett.
Ooh, so did this one.
Okay. That's okay. So this burner's on. The next one's off. We've got every other burner on, and this is on low. So we'll move these as we need to. This is the hotter side of our griddle, but all we're doing right now is we're just getting these patties cooking and rooking. Brett, what do we want to get next? We want to get I say we do the,
let's get the eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's do the pancakes last, since all we gotta do is warm them up. And then we're gonna do eggs as well, and then melt that cheese over the top of them. Yeah. We use a stick of butter. We always keep one handy for the griddle for this purpose, for buttering the surface. Now, if you are not using butter, you can really use avocado oil or any oil that you'd like to for cooking. Now on the non-stick, it's not as necessary, but the butter, we like the buttery flavor. And here we go, Brett. I'm not sure which way the griddle is angled right now. We just moved it.
Looks like
here.
It's pretty level. You're flicking it onto the surface though. Be careful. Careful, careful.
I see it. Forgot we got to turn that burner on as it's making its way downtown. All right. So let me get this up over here where it's cooking. And Brett, what do we say about the griddle? If you get nothing for nothing else.
If you get it for nothing else, eggs.
Right.
Now, when we scrambled these eggs, we did not. The only thing we put in there was salt and pepper. We don't put cream. We don't put milk. I know some people do, but we don't.
You do you, Bill.
That's right.
You think I measured those? Now, by the way,
I don't want to cook those just yet.
No, we could have. Okay, good. We got that on low. Let's go ahead and bring that up just a little bit. We did start the griddle on low. One tip always is start low. You can always bring the temperature up like we just did within a minute or two. We'll be right there. It's harder to bring the temperature down. So like Brett checked, and it's not quite getting the nice little sear that we want on it. So we'll just keep going. But right now the eggs are cooking perfect. What's funny is I shaped these. We decided just to get the regular tube of sausage. With the intent that we would just form these ourselves. We would shape them ourselves. And Brett, so far, I think they're going to be perfect.
Yeah, they're going to be good size there. See, that's
yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
That browning right there.
I'm going to pull them here. And then I'm going to get go ahead and get the pancakes going.
Yeah, pancakes are going to be literally maybe 30 seconds per side.
Yep.
We're just warming them up. They're already cooked.
Now, did we want to lay some butter? We talked about that. Okay, so set that there. Why don't you go ahead and butter that?
Layeth the buttereth down.
That's right. And as you do, here, I'm gonna go get as many as I can, so work with me here.
So we're gonna go here in the middle too, because we got 20 of those pancakes going down.
Yep, we do. This one? Does that make you feel better? I had to turn that for Kenzie there. Now, we could make these pancakes from scratch, and that was one thing I was going to say. Michelle has done it from scratch as well with a little plopper. I thought about that, but then when we saw these, 160 for, what was it, $4.99?
$4.99.
Thought we can't beat that. So we'll hold on to that for a second. Are these sausages ready, or at least just about ready?
I would go ahead and just kill it. Kill the heat.
In fact, Brett, why don't we just build them on there, because we're going to need to get that cheese melted. So once you flip them, I'm going to start coming over and putting some sausage on those.
Okay, and then we want to get the cheese starting to cut up.
Yep. I'm just going to break it as we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go like this. We go one. We go one. Oh, yeah, and then get egg, yes. And then we're going to get cheese on it.
Ooh, this egg's hot.
Brett, I fear that this is working out exactly as I hoped it would. Good. In a good way.
Making Adam's fears come true. One little mini pancake slider at a time.
One without egg for Kenzie, because she's a weirdie. She's a weirdo with a beardo. Dude, we could have done a whole other slab, couldn't we have?
Yep.
I want to go where you're being a little chintzy with the egg, my dude.
No.
Right here. So this is our take on Michelle's little breakfast sliders. I know the comparison is going to be the McGriddle. In fact, when I wrote this down, I called them McGriddle sliders, but I like them just as little breakfast sliders. Now, because we're going to dip them, Brett, in what?
Syrup.
Syrup. Now, hers were super ooey gooey, cheese dripping all the way down, which I thought was amazing. We got what, 2 more? All right, so we're gonna close the dome and let these roam. All right, Brett, and with that, let's get the reveal. So there they are, Brett. We're gonna let them melt just a little bit more. We're gonna plate them up. We're gonna get some good footage, and we're gonna dip them in the syrup, and we're gonna eat them. How about that?
I'm down with that, Brown.
Let's do it. Well, there they are.
In all their cute glory.
All of it. All of their glory.
So totes adored.
Really, and there's not a whole lot to say about it. We saw the process. Yep. Everything went through. All we got left to do is taste them, and I cannot wait to dig in. I'm going to use the one we used for all our B-roll that's got extra syrup in there, but Brett, like we say, can look amazing.
These look absolutely, these are picture perfect.
They are, aren't they? Like we say, they can smell amazing.
Oh, can I get a smell? Yeah.
Smell, yeah, you can. But if this doesn't taste amazing, this is all
I'm
for
quitting
naught.
the show.
Right. So dip. We're only going to dip it one time. Yeah, dunk it. Dunk it, because we're just going to get the syrup one time.
We're
so
not
going to
double dip.
Right. So just get the syrup on there. All right. Cheers. I'll lead to that, my brother. Oh. I know the comparison is going to be a McGriddle.
This is
with
better.
that syrup. It is. It's like homemade, fresh. So satisfying.
That is.
It's literally everything I hoped it was going to be.
Can you think of a breakfast sandwich that tops that?
Honestly, and here's what's funny. Those mini little pancakes, I'm almost getting that same vibe as if I'm at McDonald's with the McGriddle. Like, this is stunning. That bite is so good. Better than homemade McGriddles. Now, we did homemade McGriddles.
We did.
We did also the little waffle, but we did a little waffles.
Well, that's true.
I think this is better.
There's something about this. They're so cute or what, but yeah, this is so big.
You gotta try this. You gotta check out our friend Michelle
or Smurfy862.
Not or, it's the same person.
It is the same person.
Check out her account on Instagram. Michelle, thank you for sharing this. And again, she has so many amazing recipes. You gotta check those out. And I'm so happy we came into this one.
Me too.
It will not be the last time we dig through more of her content to find other options for us to cook as well.
We'll call it inspiration. How about that?
Inspiration. And Michelle is an inspiration.
I do have a regret.
Okay.
That we didn't make 40 sandwiches. We had 80. Actually, we could have made 80 sandwiches total.
And we only used half the egg too.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. We used 6 eggs, we used half of that. So if you enjoyed this video, if it gave an idea of something else that you can do, especially, you know what, Brett, this is a good little Christmas morning cook, or just during the holiday season.
Together real quick.
Yeah, seriously, it was so quick. Brett was like, as soon as we're done, he's like, wait, are we already done with the
literally just started like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. But if you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our 2 cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook and Smashed.
Hey,
both are available on Amazon. Both are available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. By the way, if you're still sticking it out with us, you know we love our community that sticks it out and watches the whole video. If you are still here, make sure to include in your comment, bet you can't eat just one.
Try it.
Nobody's going to eat just one. You're going to have like half a dozen or
exactly
a dozen.
Yes, or a baker's dozen. Get that 13th one.
So good. But again, it's because we do appreciate you so much for sticking it out with us, and we love coming to do all of this cooking. It's back.
Yep.
It's back.
It's back.
It's back, Brett.
Time to wrap it up.
Brett, aside from coming and knocking out bangers like this, thank you, Michelle. We love you. This was amazing. Why else do we get together to do all this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And then don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on.